Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. We got some new stuff going on as per usual. Peep the background. I now have an office, so I'm super stoked on that. And yeah, I'm kind of liking the warm vibes in here and the brick wall. Let me know what you guys think. Let a girl know in the comments, but I'm liking it so far. I'm obviously gonna add some things in here, just spruce it up a little bit, but we're going with the brick wall. So, I haven't been on here in a minute, so my brain's kind of like, how do we do this again? I'm not even gonna try to like front with you guys. Like, I'm not gonna try to, pretend to be someone I'm not. I need to get back into the groove of things, so this is not gonna be a perfectly curated reading. But it's gonna be a good one, because it always is. So this is going to be a check-in for fire signs for the month of October, okay? So that's going to be for my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius people. Could be your moon, your rising, your sun sign. It could be your Venus sign, or check any other placement that you have, whatever feels right to you. Or if you just have a lot of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your chart, in general, you get a lot of fire in your chart, then maybe this reading is going to be for you. If you're drawn to the title, if you're drawn to the thumbnail, whatever it is, you're meant to be here. Welcome in, okay? Thank you so much for being here, especially those of you who have been here since the beginning. You know. It was highly requested that I get back to some of these longer readings, so that's why we're doing a check-in today. We are going to be using, the Sacred Spirit Oracle, which looks like this, first and foremost, okay? And then we'll get into some tarot cards and we'll see what's going on for y'all, okay? Let's challenge myself. Let's challenge myself. Can she do it? Can she do a quick, like a check-in reading? We're gonna find out. Let's see what we got for you guys, okay? I want you guys, while I'm shuffling, to just set your intentions. If you are looking for spirit to come through for anything for y'all, then just set your intentions now. Get grounded. Take a couple of deep breaths, okay? Is that eternal love or eternal union? New love is forming. I don't know if that's for y'all, but it caught my attention, so maybe it is. Fire signs. What do we have for fire signs, Spirit? These cards are like impossible to shuffle like this, and every time I try anyway, even though I know it's like this one wanted to pop out. What do we got here? Third eye vision, reclaim your mind. Oh my God, yes. Yes, absolutely yes. I feel like you guys could be dealing with some interesting things right now. And by that I mean you could be dealing with some like entities, attachments, just like things kind of like that. I would be just mindful and be careful if you're feeling kind of off, you're not feeling like yourself, or you're like, this isn't like me to sleep this much, or this isn't like me to behave in this type of way, or what have you. Just be careful, be mindful. You might have some attachments that need clearing. In that case, I always recommend energy work. I mean, I recommend it no matter what, because, Reiki master teacher. But especially in those cases, I would say you need energy work. Clear your energy. Don't let that shit bring you down. You also have astral travel here. Caution needed. So if you guys are astral traveling, you also have emotional challenges at the bottom too. I'm not going to take it. However, look at it. Number 13, no less. Astral travel over here. If you guys are astral traveling and this is something that you're doing, then I would say you are definitely very susceptible to things on the other side of the veil. The veil is already pretty thin right now to begin with, but if you're traveling out there in the astral while you're sleeping, you're in dream world, hopping around in different timelines, dimensions, and what have you. Like, of course, the likelihood of you picking up something and bringing it back is pretty high. So again, keeping an eye on that. If you're feeling like, again, not yourself, and I mean like in an extreme way, not just like, oh, I feel under the weather, but like if you're like I'm very, especially with these emotional challenges on the bottom too, if you're feeling like I am maybe volatile with my emotions, I'm super angry and I don't know where these emotions are coming from, and I feel just very like irritated and I feel like on edge and things like that, then that's what I would say, be careful. But reclaim your mind. You guys have a very strong mind. You also galactic healer that we just paused on as well. You guys have a very, very, very strong mind, and that alone makes you susceptible to these things, whatever you want to call them. There's so many different types of these like beings and attachments and entities out there, whether it's like there are such things as intergalactic implants. There are the regular like attachments that are just kind of these like negative weird energies that get like attached to you. Whatever the case is for you, there are these entities or beings or energies out there that want to grip onto your energy because you have a strong mind. You guys are able to travel through the astral and go from my cat in the background, go from dimension to dimension or timeline to timeline. Like you're able to access all these very almost like secretive or not easily accessible places in the astral. Yeah, see, confirmation. He's like, yup. Especially third eye and something to do with dreams coming out right afterwards. Just be mindful. I think you guys are probably doing a lot of healing or a lot of not just traveling, but you're doing a lot of healing, or you're doing a lot of like energy work in your dreams. So you might even wake up like super tired, like, God, why am I so tired? Like I slept like 9 hours, like I shouldn't be tired, but you are, because you're out there doing things, you're not quite it's not quite obvious what you're doing. Like it's not like you can be like, I did this in the astral, but I mean, you're out there doing shit, you're out there accomplishing things nonetheless. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else that wants to come up for you guys. But I think that alone says that you guys are in a very susceptible area of your life right now, very susceptible like time period. I would even, what I'm getting to is before you go to bed, to keep a like hematite crystal by your bed, or like something that is heavy and dense, as well as like putting up protections before you go to bed. Like put up protection around yourself, whether it's surrounding yourself. It's gonna look different for everybody. You can use the elements, so you can surround yourself in one of the elements. You guys are fire signs, so you might want to do that with fire, or you could just surround yourself in like white light. But I really feel like you guys should be putting some protection like methods into place, so that way you don't take anything back here with you when you enter back into your body after you gallivant through the fucking astral realm. Alright, let's see if there's anything else. What's on the bottom? Divine will. Let go. What's this one? Love and light. Act with care. Act with care. So I feel like you're doing a lot of learning too right now. Like a lot of what this astral work. Oh. That emotional card that we had too. You guys are doing a lot of work in the astral involved with healing your relationships. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but you're doing work healing certain connections or relationships, whether it's friendships, family, whatever. And it almost looks like it's very, very, very delicate work. You also might be connected with, I don't know if it's Maat, M-A'-A-T, which is an Egyptian goddess, god or goddess, I can't remember. But I believe they're the one that weighs the heart against a feather. I believe, and it's like, if your heart is heavier or something like that. This is the card, first and foremost. But that god or goddess or what have you is a lot about, it's about truth and integrity. How have you lived your life? What have you done, you know? And so I feel like that's what this is we're talking a lot about healing these relationships or healing these timelines with people, healing these energies that you've been through, and really doing work to repair these things. For some reason that's important. You're doing in the astral. Oh my God, wait. I have a book, I think, that has that god or goddess in it. Hold on. So this god or goddess too, I'm in my pajamas, this god or goddess as well, what's really coming through is, you know what? Let me write this down. Oh, that took me way too long. Healing relationships in the astral. This god or goddess, because the reason why I said Mat is because I kept seeing feathers, and I feel like there's this like delicate nature or tenderness that you're using, or like the light version of you is using, your light body, higher self, whatever, to be able to heal these things. There seems like there's this like very, like, there's the knowledge that this is delicate. There's the knowledge that there's a lot of emotional pain there. There's a lot of heartache. There's a lot of heartbreak. And it's almost like we're taking extra care and time to stitch up a wound that maybe is still open. So I feel like that's what we're doing, is we're going back in the astral, right, to different timelines, energies, relationships, what have you. And it's like in the Akashic library, we're taking out the book of each of those relationships, right, the ones that need repairing. Taking out that book, we're doing very delicate, very careful surgery to sew back up whatever is still open and rectify some of those situations if that's possible. And I feel like sorry, I'm writing down the Akashic too. Yeah, it's like they're showing me like a steady hand, like a surgeon. I don't know why there's so much care being taken in regards to healing this or healing these relationships, but it's like there is an awareness that I need to be tender with this, I need to be gentle with this in the way that it's resolved. And maybe that also translates to your actual life right now, like the way that something needs to be addressed needs to be handled with care, you know, as to not upset somebody or as to not make it worse, or maybe so you just in general you can heal, to be careful, to be mindful. But I'm pretty sure that god or goddess is in here, so I'm gonna look for it. Hold on. There's a lot in this book, so I want to make sure. Oh, it might be back here. Over here. This is what it looks like. And so it says, I'm just gonna say Mat will help you settle disputes fairly, so that makes sense. Bring order into your home emotionally and physically. Regulate your menstrual cycle. Bring honesty into all of your relationships. See the world in a more expansive manner. Hey, don't do that. They are often shown wearing an ostrich feather or represented by a feather. They are always willing to help anyone, so simply asking is enough. If you want to have, oh, it's a goddess, okay. If you want to have her presence in your life on a regular basis, get a bouquet of ostrich feathers and put them someplace you will see them often. Mat is the goddess of balance, truth, and order. Egyptians believed the universe was an ordered and rational place. It was balanced and functioned with predictability and regularity. Purity and good deeds were rewarded, and sin was punished. She is a winged goddess and the judge of the underworld. There it is. A dead person's heart was weighed by Ma. If the person had lied or cheated, his heart was eaten by a demon and he died permanently. If he was found to be just, he was allowed to continue to the afterlife. She was such an influence that being honest and just was referred to as being Mat. She will help you go beyond the limited vision of a world based on duality. She will help you see your life from the incredibly expansive perspective of recognizing the unity and interconnectedness of everything and everyone. So, take that. Absolutely beautiful. We love that. We're here for it. All right. All right, guys, let's get some tarot. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on. Empress. In reverse, no less. Care to explain? Care to explain? Yeesh with that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Guys, every one of these cards, man, every one of these cards is not it right now. What are you guys going through? Well, clearly we're healing relationships, so something is happening to you. Something. Every freaking card. Why are these all so crazy right now? What is happening? One more. All right. What do we got for my fire signs? What's going on with them? Somebody or multiple people took you right out of your element. Fire signs. Either somebody or multiple people took you right out of your element. I don't like that. And the thing is that you didn't even see it coming, which is interesting. So it makes me feel like it's kind of like, it's secretive. Like there's something there that I don't really like, because you're coming out as the High Priestess in reverse. So you didn't see this coming. Whatever happened, you didn't see it coming. Because after the High Priestess, the kind of overall energy that came out, oof, yeah. 10 of Swords with the 3 of Cups. Someone really did you dirty. Someone did you dirty. Someone did you dirty. Someone hurt your feelings. Someone treated you poorly. Look at that. That's like literally when these came out, I heard backstabbing. That's what I heard first, was backstabbing. And they got you right out of your element here. Here's Aries energy, Queen of Wands, but it's reversed. So you're not in your element. For fire signs, I feel like you guys are kind of in your feels over this right now. And the thing is that you shouldn't let this bother you. Because the next card that came out was Page of Wands. You're the queen. Like, you should not be bothered. You should not be bothered by this page. You shouldn't. You shouldn't be bothered by this fucking Page of Wands. Absolutely fucking not, dude. No. Not right here. No. You're the queen. And even though this is reversed, you're the High Priestess. Right? But for some reason, you're going to let this Page of Wands, like, do you like that? Do you know what I'm saying? Cat's going crazy in the background. You're gonna let someone do that to you? No. You're the queen. Why would you bother wasting your time with a Page of Wands? Anytime there's a page, they could be younger than you. They could just be immature. It could go more so that direction. But what I'm feeling like is that this person doesn't have enough like life experience in like a spiritual way like you do. Like you're the Queen of Wands and you're the High Priestess. Doesn't matter if it's reverse or not. You are the Queen of Wands, that Aries energy, and the High Priestess, very much like spiritual authority here. Okay? You have been through a lot. You've honed your gifts. You've honed your skills. You're very connected to spirit, and you know that. You're always connected. You're always guided. Your spiritual authority is you're chef's kiss. And then you have Page of Wands, which is like, don't let a page get a queen out of her element. Because look at this. The only thing that I get from this is that this page might have been very like unhappy with themselves or with their own emotional state. And so they're either taking it out on you or they are what's the word I want to use for this, Spirit? Help me think of a way to word this. They're just like bitter is what I'm getting. Like they're just bitter because this is their like emotional state. And so they had to put that onto you as well and make that now your emotional state. It's like they're creating an upset in your life or they're creating an issue within your relationship with them, whether it's one person or multiple people, because like they're not emotionally fulfilled in whatever way. And if that's not the case for you, then this person is just... We gotta get some more info on that Page of Wands. I feel like they just don't have enough life experience in the sense of like spiritual things or spiritual experiences. When I say life experience, I mean that, like spiritual in nature. And they're the ones called, if that's not them, like I said, and that doesn't fit this person or these people that you're thinking of, it could just be that they're causing this type of energy within your connection. Like they're causing an emotional upset in your connection. Let's get some more info on that. I want to get some more info on that. Because you're definitely feeling like this. You're definitely like absolutely fucking not. No. Okay, let's get some more energy. Spirit, can you tell me about this Page of Wands for my fire signs? That almost came out, but it didn't, so I'm not going to take it. You can like barely see that's the Ace of Cups, and it's in reverse. Something just feels like it's halted. And it could be, like I said, one person or multiple people, but whatever it is that we're dealing with, I'm just going to refer to it as one person. It feels like things just like halted, like they changed. I actually think with all the work you guys are doing in the astral and things like that, that you may have very well jumped timelines. And that person's like on the older timeline, but now you jumped ahead. So it like doesn't feel the same. That might be like the halt, like the wall that I'm talking about. I think that's why the imagery of the surgery and things like that is coming through for you as well. Because it's like you've been through that timeline, like dragged through the mud almost is what I want to say. And this was like the last piece, the last like straw of that timeline. Hence why we got to be careful, do the surgery, sew everything back up, like be gentle. Can you tell me more about this Page of Wands for my fire signs? Tell me more about this person. They could have Cancer in their chart, because I am seeing here with the Chariot. You're unsure about this person. You are unsure about this person. I'm not going to take these, but I do want to look at these real quick. We have the Chariot with the Three of Pentacles. This is them coming in really quickly to want to form a connection or have some sort of like contract. It's them coming in really quickly to be like, I want to work with you. I want to be friends with you. I wanted to, it's very like, it's love bomb like, or it's very bombarding, just like in general. And then under that, you also have this Two of Swords here, which to me is like, I don't know. So I feel like maybe you were or you are really unsure about this person in your life right now. I feel like you want to take a step back. I feel like someone's coming at me and I just want to be like, no. Like I feel like you're trying to create distance between you and this person. Yeah, and you have 5 of Cups on the bottom. Reverse. So whatever you guys are going through with this person, no. You're not over it. Whatever it is, it feels fresh, and I don't think you're over it. And then you also have Judgment here. Judgment with 6 of Cups. Yeah. This is karmic. Entirely karmic. Whoever this person is, ignore my cat scratching in the background. Whoever this person is and whatever they've done, this is incredibly karmic. Especially Judgment and 6 of Cups combined. 6 of Cups is already the past. It's already your past connections or karmic connections. It's your soul ties. But it's also emotions. It's emotions from the past. So maybe previously handling our emotions in a certain way, or previously handling our relationships in a certain way, right? And with the Judgment card here, to me, makes me feel like, yeah, okay, that connection had a very, very, very specific purpose, and its purpose has been served. It feels so like divinely guided, like meeting this person or befriending them or dating them or whoever this person is, divinely guided for you to be in each other's lives, for sure. And I feel like that purpose has been fulfilled. That's 100%. Because with this energy, you're unsure if whether you want to forgive them or not. Fire signs, you don't know. You don't know. And for, fire signs, there's really no wands. There's no wands out here on this board anywhere. Water. Technically, Judgment to me is water. 6 of Cups, water. High Priestess, water. You have the Swords. You have the 3 of Cups over there. So there's a lot of big emotions in this right now. There's a lot of big emotions. This for me is like, I don't know if I want to get over this. I don't know if I want to let it go. I don't know if I do, like, if I want to process and move past this. So there definitely with that energy could also be some grudges, some resentment being held as well, whether it's on your side or theirs, but there is like resistance here. See, what I'm getting more so is that, like, this is how y'all are feeling, right? And then there's this coming from the other person, which is the, swooping in, I want to work with you, I want to partner up with you, I want to create with you, whatever it is that they want to create with you, whether it's just a relationship, a friendship, whether they want to just siphon your energy, it could be anything. But them coming in real quick and real fast, being like, let's sign this contract. And you're like, whoa, hold on. Let me read the fine print. And I didn't even look at these cards. Yeah, look at this. 9 of Pentacles and then 10 of Pentacles. Y'all are like, I'm good though. Like, that's the way I feel about this. That you guys are like, yeah, like, I'm good. I don't really need, I don't need a whole lot, Like, I feel like you guys are like, I worked really hard to get to where I'm at. And even though this is Pentacles, it may not be, like, financial or material. This could be that, like, you guys have just worked really hard to get to the place that you're at, to get, to the point that you're at with your healing journey, with your spiritual journey. Like, you very well could have spent years working on who you are, being able to provide for yourself and be maybe the stability that you need. And I think that maybe this person isn't capable of doing that. And so hence, let me rush in. Let me befriend you. I need to know more about this. Hold on. Because don't forget about this. Don't forget about this garbage. Okay? Spirit, you tell me more about what is this person's intentions? Like, what are they trying to do here? Like, what's the dealio with them? Because I just feel this energy, like, rushing in from the other person, like, coming, like, hurtling at you. And you're like, no. Like, I feel like you guys are, like, backing up, and they're, like, coming in hot, and you're like, no. Like, create distance, create space. Here's my boundary. Draw my line in the sand. Can you tell me more about this? Like, what's their intention? What's going on, Spirit? Tell me more about them. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, cool. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and King of Swords. Yo, Queen of Pentacles reverse, King of Swords coming out, King of Wands reverse, along with 6 of fucking Swords, okay? And Queen of Cups reversed with the fucking Devil. Are you serious? Wheel of Fortune underneath that. Oh my God, you're kidding me. This person is repeating their lessons. And that's the problem, is that this person's repeating their lessons and you're not going to do that. Look at this. Anytime the Wheel of Fortune is here, it could definitely be like fated, destiny, karmic. But a lot of times for me, it reminds me of like the fates. That's what the Wheel of Fortune reminds me of. It reminds me of the fates. It's something that is literally written in the stars. And that Nine of Swords in reverse being like one of the only fucking wands, one of the only fire cards, pretty much, right? This is about really persevering to the point of like breaking. Like sometimes it can be perseverance to a fault. So what I feel like this is a very like heavy energy of repeating lessons and getting tired of repeating these lessons. And so you're not doing that though. Like remember, like no matter if it's reversed or not, you may have been blindsided a little bit. You have the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands showing up for your main energy, but in reverse. You may have been blindsided a little bit. You may not have really known what was going on, right? You didn't see it. You kind of got taken out of your element here, out of your divine spiritual authority. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if they're reversed or not. The High Priestess is someone who's connected always. Who's always connected, who is, you know, always in tune, someone who is very knowledgeable, especially in all spiritual or like esoteric matters. Like you're sitting high up there on your throne. And this person showing up right out the gate, they could have that Page of Wands energy here, like I said, but you got all the elements. They could have water in their chart here, Cancer with the Queen of Cups, you got Capricorn with the Devil, King of Wands is Leo, King of Swords is going to be Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles is going to be so funny. Queen of Pentacles is also Capricorn. Yeah, I just feel like there's no way. I feel like this person runs away from their problems. That's what I feel like. I feel like they have a sharp tongue with the King of Swords. They have a sharp tongue. They have like an air about them that I just am not sure that I really like. They may play it off as some of these other energies, right? Because that's what this is starting to feel like to me, is you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? To me, this is really neglecting the self, which can sometimes come across in people when this card comes out as people-pleasing energy. This can sometimes be very much people-pleasing energy. It is a probably not healed divine feminine because this is providing for others, but it's providing for others, like I said, to a fault, to where your own needs aren't being met. And then King of Wands reverse is never a good time. This is always an energy to me of being, again, focused too much on pride or ego. Because since this is Leo energy, Leo's biggest thing is pride. So sometimes this can be like what I'm hearing is like misled. This person can just be plain and simple, like misled. And then you have Queen of Cups reversed too. So I feel like they're not able to like regulate their emotions, or they're not very emotionally intelligent or something like that. I'm just picking up a lot of issues with the divine feminine with these two queens here in reverse for them. That's what I'm picking up here. People pleasing, like, to a fault. And then I feel like instead of them actually handling their problems, right? Instead, they run away. That's why the Devil is here with the Six of Swords. Because instead, they run away. They don't necessarily handle the problems. They don't necessarily, like, sit and process and work with the energy and go, okay, like, how do I feel? Why do I feel this way? What's going on? Instead, when the going gets tough, like with the Devil card here, when the going gets tough, instead, they run away. They move forward. The Devil is all about, it's not always anything that's toxic, but it's more like, what are we attached to? Like, what negative things, per se, are we attached to? What comfort zone are we addicted to? Right? And so this person's ideal way of handling their problems is to run away, which is definitely not the Queen of Pentacles. It's definitely not the Queen of Cups, because this person isn't handling their emotions in a mature way. They're not handling any earthly matters like with the Queen of Pentacles. Like, again, it's nurturing with the Queen of Pentacles. It's nurturing and taking care of other people. And so I feel like when it comes to other people, this person might be like, this is hard, so I gotta go, bye. Right? That's what this feels like to me. What's with the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Cups? Seven of Cups, yeah. This put you into some confusion. You are confusion with this. I feel like now you're almost like looking back and you're looking over things that a specific person has done or they've said or something that has happened where you've been like, oh, that kind of raises a red flag. You have 5 of Pentacles on the bottom too. I feel like you're going back and seeing all these red flags for what they are, whereas before you may not have seen them like that. Like you would have just been like, oh, okay, no big deal, whatever. But yeah, 5 of Pentacles, you have the 7 of Cups here, 3 of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Cups. There is one on the floor too, which is the Hanged Man. You guys are taking time to process everything that has gone on between you and this person or you and this specific group of people. Right now, you guys are really looking at the things that they have done to you in the past, because the 3 of Swords can definitely be like heartbreak, it can be disappointments, and it's definitely holding on to the past. But you're looking at all these things right now. I don't necessarily think that you guys are holding on to it, but I do think that you're sitting here like taking as much time as you need. This is you not only taking the time that you need here, but really diving into each of these situations where they've said something or they've done something and you've been like, I didn't look at that before, but now I'm looking back at this and being like, wow, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe I didn't see that. Looking from a completely different lens. And with the 4 of Cups, oftentimes it's being disinterested. It's just like unfazed or like unbothered, like you're too focused on something else. So maybe you were too focused on something else to be able to see that, right? Which is why you showed up as the High Priestess here in reverse. You were too focused on something else to be able to see it for what it was, and now I think you're going back and finally seeing that, and you're struggling to be like, wow, I may have to release this person. This may be too much for me, right? This may be too much for me. Maybe this is the last straw between you and somebody else, or maybe this is just everything crumbling down at once. But again, also having the 5 of Pentacles. This person may have very well made you feel ostracized, alone, left out. They may have added more strife. They may have added more grief, more difficulty, and maybe you didn't see it that way before. Maybe because, again, you were so focused on, like, these people are so focused on trying to get warm, you know, trying to find somewhere warm. They're walking right by the church. It's like maybe these people in this card are looking, going like, oh, we can't go in there, but maybe they can. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, but you're so focused on something else while you're walking, while you're trying to get to your next location, that maybe you didn't notice. I just feel like your eyes are a lot more open now to other things, especially because we had that Hanged Man that's on the floor that I refused to go get. And then you also have the Magician in reverse. I feel like you're realizing that in order for you to move forward, you may have to very well cut them out of your life. If it is a parent or some sort of family member, you may have to just completely go no contact with them. But this energy here, to me, the Magician in reverse, is like, I can't manifest something. I can't align with something. I can't alchemize something. And the Queen of Swords literally is cutting off anything that doesn't serve her. She knows exactly what she wants, and she knows where she's headed, and she knows what she needs to remove to get there. She's very clear, very concise. Okay? And I feel like you maybe are struggling with the fact that you may have to release this person, because look at all the grief that they're causing you, all the emotional, maybe trauma or struggles, right? But you're seeing here that instead of sitting here with this energy, instead of allowing this person into your life who is going to run away from every problem that they have and never solve it, like that's what I feel like their MO is to run away, not solve it, not be with their feelings, not sit with their emotions, not process through fully and be with themselves. Instead, they're running away from everything. And I think that this is you deciding, like, okay, I have to make a choice here. And that might be to remove this person from my life. Just for the best interest of you, you know? So I hope that resonated, fire signs. I hope that made sense for y'all. If you enjoyed the reading, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Liking the video helps me get my video out to other people, helps me so much with the algorithm. I love y'all forever if you do. Mwah. Thank you in advance. And yeah, share this with other people if you think some other fire signs need to hear it. But I do hope it resonates for you guys. I wish you all the best in your situation, and wishing you a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Mwah. See you later.